So June 25th is the feast day of Mami Wata. Think about Little Mermaid, red hair, blue eyes. Think about St. Bridget, Mama Bridget, Mary Magdalene energy, Judas energy. So you have Prince Harry, who has the red hair. You have the blonde hair, blue eye, Diana as the mom. You have, think of him as Charles Xavier, but a bad one that puts on a helmet to find the Lemurians. X-Men are Lemurian, and so if you're Lemurian, then you have like Irish, Scottish DNA as well as black DNA. That's very powerful. That's why they made the Little Mermaid Chloe Bailey or Halle Bailey, who has a black woman with some, they made her hair kind of red, but it's not all the way red, it's mixed red, because a lot of us have not number 1 hair. We have like number 4, number 6, so we have a little bit lighter hair, and a lot of us, when we do our DNA, we have red DNA. So King Charles has a family member, Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew would hang out with Epstein. Epstein would hang out with redheads because Prince Andrew liked them, because they have the helmets that connect to the machines to connect to the X-Men, aka the Lemurians. So P. Diddy opening up the astral realm is these parties. So he takes things at these parties. Everybody takes all these things. They're on some stuff and having, shenanigans. You're going to bring out astral spiritual travel. So when you guys are all just having this, Matrix party, you ever see Matrix where they have the party and they're all doing the do in the Matrix? That's what it is. And you're traveling from the Zion and back, and people could hop in your body and be having shenanigans with someone else in the body. So Cassie's next to Aaliyah's birthday or death day. So Cassie's birthday is 8/26. Aaliyah passed away 8/25. Birthday portals are 5 to 10 days long. You could actually travel in people's bodies. So P. Diddy could technically do it with Aaliyah because of the birthday portal and the death portal that's related to that. So basically, November, he could be doing it with Kim Porter, and maybe Kim Porter would be freaked out to see that, like, oh my God, you changed into this dude right here because November portal. So all this energy goes into the Sophia robot, which the Open Cog program was supposedly financed by Jeffrey Epstein. So if you look up Pistis Sophia, Saint Sophia, Sophia robot, Valentinian, Pistis Sophia, and February 14th being Valentine's Day, the day that Sophia the robot was powered. February 13th, I was hospital napped for like couple weeks in the military, and I saw all this. So I'm just telling you, if you're born June 25th, to look into these people, because if you're dreaming about any of these people, because their birthday goes right with Mami Wata, which is an astral traveler. It's like the Pistis Sophia. Pistis Sophia, if you never heard of her, Pistis, she met Jesus in the spiritual realm. Well, really, in real life, my name is Sophia, and I felt like I met Post Malone in the spiritual realm, who's a Cancer born July 4th, which acts like Jesus, right? And then Kanye, met him in the spiritual world, who he called himself, Jesus. So I met multiple Jesus figures, but I never saw like a Jesus, okay? But the point is that these spirits travel in spiritual realm based on like astral waters, which is Mami Wata, which is Mama Bridget, which is the Little Mermaid, which is traveling in astral waters. So when you see her birthday is December 15th, but she passed away November 15th. She passed away one day after King Charles. So if he's the bad Xavier with the helmet and he wants to take out people, it's very easy. Especially if she's going to tell anybody what she was seeing. Because they don't really care about P. Diddy. It's about who was P. Diddy working with. Who did P. Diddy give substances to and have parties? And what did they see in the spiritual realm? Because right now we're at the point where the Vatican's telling you these things are real. We're at the CERN, the Large Hadron Collider. Like if you watch the show Evil on Netflix, we're in the middle of spiritual warfare. And spiritual warfare is astral warfare. There's a 3D life that we all wake up to be could see, but there's others that are psychic mediums, clairvoyance, clairaudience. Think Lorraine Warren, Insidious movies. Think Annabelle. Think Amityville Horror. That's where we are right now. And if you're not there right now, then that's okay. You're just not ready to be there. But if you are, pay attention to the birthdays. So you had this woman right here, Sloan Bella, really good. She was astral traveling, and she could hear and see things and feel things, and she would talk to Kim Porter. Kim Porter showed up in my dreams, and I was like, hey, girl, there's some codes that they're taking you out on, and they're your birthday codes, and there are people connecting. And if you say too much, like these people have been watching us since birth, and then our parents since birth, to make sure that we never reach our highest, because if we make 3D realm as good as 5D realm, this world would be great. So they control money. By controlling money, they control music. By controlling moguls, then you control the money and the music flow, because you're controlling everything. So music and money go hand in hand. Music, movies, and money, okay? That's the way that really poor people really get a lot of things fast. Also, athletes get a lot of money. Those are actual rituals as well. So was she writing a book about pity? It wouldn't even matter. They're more worried about the connections to the higher realm, which is the monarch, military, the religious people, the other, there's two militaries, the one you know and the one you don't know. There's two religions. You go to church, you see the preacher, but behind him is something. So just, these are different levels of astral assassinations. And like I said, June 25th, Little Mermaid, Mami Wata, St. Bridget. Mami Wata's feast day is June 25th. She goes with St. Bridget, Mama Bridget, whose other feast day is August 1st, as well as February 1st, as well as 722, which is July 22nd, Mary Magdalene. So keep in mind, all these birthdays are related to June 25th because it's this astral waters where this redhead Scottish Irish energy meets. So when you see them together, the bad Charles Xavier putting some stuff on his head, trying to find the ex-Mendelemarians, and then him enjoying the redhead, him marrying a redhead, him being able to travel on her portal, as well as King Charles traveling on Harry's portal using Meghan Markle's kids. They use kids as portals too. One of their birthdays is 722, one of these little, the son, I think, of Prince Harry's like 722 birthday or something. 227 is Mary Magdalene's feast day. So when you have an anagram of that number, you could travel. My birthday is 227. Think Selena Quintanilla, Selena Gomez, Selena, think, Jennifer Lopez, all the same energy. You've seen these stories over and over in the news because they're trying to like tell themselves. Elite talks through media. That's why they own all the media, so they could talk. So knowing your birthday decode, when you hear media, hear the news, hear music, see movies, you could see the code. You start seeing numbers show up. You start seeing repeating patterns, repeating numbers, repeating names. So, this energy right here with the redhead energy, that's an astral extraterrestrial person. Then you have the black people who are from here. And then you have the black, blonde hair, blue-eyed people, Eve, dark skin, who also is extraterrestrial and from here. So it's a different planet. So the redhead come from one planet, the blonde hair, blue-eyed black people come from another planet. They mess with the people on the planet already and created all these people. But redhead, blue-eyed, blonde hair has specific DNA that has memories from specific things. So that's why they really follow those things. Lemuria includes that. So look up Lemuria. That's why you have, Millie Bobby Brown, 219th birthday. And they be talking about Drake because he was part of it. His birthday is 1024. 421 backwards, Queen Elizabeth I's birthday. Her birthday is 219. So, remember, think Professor X, trying to find the Lemurians. Think we just had that eclipse, which made the X from the old eclipse and the new eclipse, the X. Malcolm X, he was part a little bit Scottish or Ireland or Scottish, was his grandparents or something. He has that red hair, that ginger hair. Ginger is an anagram for what? Ginger is the same thing as the other word they call black people. That's that McDonald's blackface type of thing going on. James McAvoy's birthday is 421, which is the same birthday as Queen Elizabeth. 1024 is 421, which is Drake's birthday. So remember we talked about Millie Bobby Brown, 219th birthday, which is Prince Andrew York, whatever, February 19th birthday. So he was with Epstein, that island, Gilligan's Island, Ginger, Marianne. Do you remember that? That's what that was about. It's a spiritual island where you thought you were going for a party, but you blinked twice and it wasn't. It was spiritual traveling. You can't probably remember what happened. So when Millie Bobby Brown's with Drake, it's easy for him to see Drake because he could, if she's drinking or taking anything, he could hop in her body. He could still even be around her, even with her being straight, because these spirits linger. They have this technology. They have the spiritual knowing. They have these substances to follow us for our whole life to make sure that we never think we're going to change this world. Well, we're changing it. And hopefully they don't, delete TikTok or anything, because I like TikTok. So the article came out on September 15th, which is the birthday of Prince Harry, where Jeffrey Epstein is supposedly the financier of the Sophia robot. He helped finance it through the colleges, universities. He has the Jeffrey Epstein Foundation for neurology. He was a very smart man, and he worked with very smart people. And they was trying to do some X-Men type of stuff, okay, where they could have a robot be programmed so they wouldn't need us anymore, complaining about healthcare and being a slave and reparations. But it didn't work out. It blew up in their faces because we all remember. A lot of us remember. I didn't remember my dreams till 5 years ago. And now that I do, I've seen all these people. I've seen JFK. I've seen Epstein. I've seen, Will Smith. I've seen Trump. I've seen Biden. I've seen Barack Obama. I've seen Michelle Obama. I've seen millions of people when we talk, we see, and I look and it's happening. From my hospital napping on a military base on February 27th, which is the feast day of Mary Magdalene the redhead, and me having some Irish energy in me, and my daughter being a little bit Scottish, we could see in the realm because we're part of both. And my daughter was born with blue eyes, so we have the DNA and the memories to astral travel. So these are all related, okay?